This is amazing. This is one of the cool lifestyle parts of professional speaking, especially as your fees go up into the higher, bigger conferences, and the higher fees, you go to nicer places and nicer hotels. So this is far from the back of a Chinese restaurant with 6 people in the audience. However, it took those 6 people in the audience to get to here. Now, this is at the APA conference. I was recommended by Patricia Fripp. Ed Tate and I were both here at this conference, both recommended by Patricia Fripp. And my glasses broke, so you see, I can either see or look like a dork. I'm choosing to see. But the weird thing is Ed Tate and I were talking and we're both nervous. Why? Because we want to do good. So I went to the AP.org site, AP Journal, KVOKACPDQ. I'm prepared for DC, but more exactly. Ed Tate actually opened this conference, the 2000 World Champion in Public Speaking, and we both got referred by Patricia Fripp. So we both were talking about, man, I haven't been so nervous in a long time. So nervousness isn't bad, it's actually kind of normal, but you want it to be managed. But the reason Ed and I were both a little more nervous is because here, an icon in the industry, an icon to this market, recommended us, so we need to do well. We need to perform well. We need to make sure we make her look good because we're here because of her recommendation. So it's a little added pressure when Patricia Fripp recommends you for a presentation. So, but no, it's normal, just how you deal with it. So the way I deal with it, I just made sure I did more homework. So this is custom material that you just saw me up on stage practicing that never did anywhere else. Done the routine before, but not specific to this group. So I ran it outside by a couple of the conference planners to make sure I was on track, and they definitely helped me tweak it to make sure that the audience would get it, that I was using the right acronyms. So you'll take a look at how it turned out, and I have no idea how it's going to turn out, but got them to laugh, so I think I'm on the right track. But it's all about belief. Part of the reason I work with them is because they have the mindset of the audience, and I need to raise my own belief level in the material. I need to believe it before I can perform it to its utmost. And the weird thing about this is I'll never do it again unless I'm speaking at another APA conference, which I hope to. So,
please welcome Darren LaCroix.
Who has been in this industry less than a year? Anyone? 1, 2. Anyone less than 2 years? 3. Wow, you guys have been around for a while. Well, before we get started with the formal presentation, I wanted to do a little homework and get to know you. So many of you probably see me hanging around for a couple days, taking notes, sitting in on sessions, trying to get to know the industry. Because I know my message and my story, but unless I can connect it with you, it's irrelevant. So one of the things that I noticed right away, and this is especially for our 3 new people, this is like dedicated to you. That I don't know if you noticed, but when you start to get to know the industry, you start realizing that everyone here is bilingual. And English is not your first language. It's acronese. The acronyms. I had to go and find a list you can understand. So I'm a big fan of customer service, making sure everyone, especially the new people, feel welcome and comfortable. So I did my research just to figure this out, to make it clear and simple from now on. So here's what I came up with. So I I figured I needed to learn my ABCs about AAPA and APA, so I went to the AP.org site, went to the AP Journal Online, and payroll KAC PDQ. AAPA and APA, you don't even know which one you are. I needed to prepare for DC, or more exactly, National MD, which can't be found on a GPS. Some of you can relate. You deal with government agencies. You have the SSA, the OMB, the OCSE, NLRB, GASB, CSEA, OSHA, and everyone's pal, the IRS. You deal with the acts. The acts you have to know is the ADEA of 1967, ERISA 74, TEFRA 82, TAMRA 88, ADA of 90, FLMA of 93, USERRA of 94, IIRIRA of 96, EGTRRA of 01, RICA, RRTA, SECA, some don't even have years apparently, and then we have COBRA. Apparently, after 4 acronym letters, it can become a word again. You have to stay in compliance. You need the research-ready CD from ADA. You can go to APA classes at UNLV to earn RHCs, CPEs, CEUs, CUs, C-Squad. Run, squad, run. You even have classes on Payroll 260 from the UK. You earn designations, FBC, CPA, CPP, I'm thinking, BFD. No, that's not going to work. I went right to the liquor store. I got a 6-pack of BUD and some JD. I thought I'd be A-okay. I went home, I got a CD, popped in, turned on the TV, kicked back with a BUD and my BBDs and thought, whoop-wee! I flipped to the channels, QVC, HBO, ESPN, finally some QT. I reviewed my notes, I thought maybe this won't be that bad after all. Maybe I will be A-okay. I knew my stuff unless of course there's a test, in which case I will be S-O-L. Look for the things that stress you out, and they're most likely to resonate and relate to the things around you. Now, those of you who I spoke to on the phone or sat with, a few of you, what was the question I asked? It was, what's frustrating about your job? What's frustrating about what you do? What are your pet peeves? See, that's what allowed me, even though I'm not in the industry, to create humor that was specific to you. I knew what the tension areas were. So with just a little bit of homework, I could connect. Because that's part of my job. To get people to listen, I need to connect. You know, if you want people to listen, you need to connect as well. If some of you may or may not pick up on this, I already explained this. I don't know why I explained this, I don't know why I have to explain this, but I feel like a dork because I've been on the road and I broke my glasses. And they're titanium. So I was just in Canada with Ed speaking the day before I came. I came here, nobody can fix titanium glasses, so I could either look like a dork or see. I wanted to see, so let's get that. But the real cool thing was, if those of you who have, anyone have titanium, this type of glass, the thing is, if anybody touches them or you touch them, they go all over the place. But now, it's so cool, because now I can actually lay down. With my glasses on.